ಹಲೋ.
ಹಲೋ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದ್ರಾ?
ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಾನು ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ.
ಹಾಂ. Hello. Good evening, ma'am. Rama, ma'am, are you there? Rama, ma'am. Rama, ma'am. Shall we start? Hello. Am I audible? Hello, ma'am.
Is Nandini madam here?
Ma'am, I think she is attending some meeting. She'll not be here. So she has asked me to take over. This is Anand, ma'am. Shall we start, ma'am?
Just a second, please.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, Nandini ma'am is attending some meeting. So she has asked me to take over. Can we start, ma'am?
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Anand.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, we can get started. Shall I present my screen?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, first of all, good afternoon to one and all. It's good to connect with all of you here. Mr. Anand, can you tell me what background of students have come in here today?
Ma'am, we are having 5th and 7th semester students of and final year students of MBA and MCA.
Okay. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, we have a mixed group. So, good afternoon to all students. I hope you're having classes. Is it online or offline now? Can we have some interaction, please?
Yes, ma'am.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So, do you know why all of us have assembled here today? Before I get into and start talking about what I need to do. But do you have any idea of what you have registered for and why you are here today? Can we have some answers, please? It's not your regular subjects, you can open up. So, none of you have any why you are here today. Okay, let me give you some inputs. Now, first to start off with, my name is Rama. You must have seen a poster being and what is the need for all of us to get together today is basically to give you an understanding of what the market is out.
Higher education. One of it you would surely do, right? Otherwise, it's a waste of study of so many years of education. You would want to take up something and do something, right? So we want to showcase the pathway to you. Am I clear? Okay. So before we move further, I will just share my screen with you, and then I will get started. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Right. Okay. That's
Trainings, translations, interpretations, and the last but not the least is the bilingual placement. So the placement word rings a bell with all of you, right? So when I say I've added a word to it which is called bilingual. So you are not a monolingual, that is not only an English speaking person. You are the placement what we do is for bilingual. So someone who speaks Japanese and English. Okay, it's not Indian languages. Of course, all of us are multilinguals when it comes to Indian languages. But when I say bilingual here, it is English and Japanese. So, being our core forte of services is Japanese related. So, we are doing bilingual placements with related to Japanese. Now, apart from that, we've been associated with lot of colleges too. Now, in the bygone years, maybe around 5 to 6 years ago also, lot of institutions took up this initiative to train their students with Japanese so that they can benefit over the other students. So the type of institutions we are associated with is the names like Ramaya, Surana, Sheshadripuram, Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Mysore, Bumareddy College of Engineering, so on and so forth. So we've been associated with these various institutions as per their requirements. So some might want to train their students only the what do we call it, conversational skills of Japanese. Some might want them to take up certification levels. Whatever the need of the college is, we have been closely working with them and catering to their requirements. So post our services, we've got good reviews from different colleges. So here I would like to present a small review by principal of Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Mysore. This is Dr. Sadashive Gowda. Just take a couple of minutes, just confirm if you are able to hear this. Is it audible? Oh, sorry.
Engineering Mysore. We have been associated with SNRC for the last 1 year. SNRC teaches Japanese language to our students. When we realized that there are hundreds of thousands of jobs that are available for engineering graduates in Japan, but they need to know Japanese language. Immediately, we got associated with SNRC to teach the first batch of our students, and the feedback from the students has been extremely good, and the students are able to speak Japanese. We believe that these students will have multiple opportunities in Japanese run companies within India and also in Japan. So I suggest that every engineering student can spend some time to learn Japanese, thereby they can multiply their job opportunities. Thank you.
Okay. So you've heard from a principal of an engineering college to talking to you about how engineering students can benefit from from the learning this language. So there are, as he indicated, there are thousands of opportunities which are there, which you can benefit from. So apart from this, we've got some other testimonials from other colleges too. So now we give a lot of importance to this particular slide. Reason being, these are very original, unmanufactured reviews given by our own students. So, when I say students, it's not of a specific age. Like in college, how all of you are generally of a specific age. Our student bandwidth is from a school goer till a top management professional, whoever wants to learn Japanese. So when they have rated us so well on Google, we feel proud to have catered to their requirements. That's the reason we give a lot of importance for the reviews given to us. Now, let's come to the topic. Now, all of you are here to understand why Japanese, why Japan, why not any other country. So let us understand the relationship between India and Japan. What sort of job opportunities are there? What sort of job market is out there for all of you? Okay, any time you have any queries, you can stop me and ask me. Okay, feel free to do so. So as a first step, we would like to understand what sort of students we have got and what is their background, why do they want to learn. So as you see from this chart, around 60 plus 65% plus of my students are all from the science background. When I say science, it could be BSc, MSc, BTech, MTech, BCA, so on and so forth. So major 65% of my students who are from the science background, and in that around 55% of them say to improvise their career prospects, they want to pick up this language. So this is from a group of our own SNRC students who have come to learn with SNRC. So this gives you an overall idea of around 55%. There are other aspects when people want to come and learn for anime, or they want to travel to Japan, whatever it is, but that's minuscule percentage. Majority of them are want to improvise their career prospects. So they are already working or they are studying and they want to pick up this language and improve their 10% of the remaining. So 55, this 10%, 65%, they're already in Japanese companies who are working on Japanese projects. So 65% is related to opportunities in the market. In reasons why Japanese bilingual professionals are highly in demand. Recently or just yesterday, you would have seen in the newspapers a company like TCS, which has a very huge holding in Japan, is looking to hire around 2 lakh engineers. So in this, there would be a huge chunk of people whom they need as bilinguals, right? TCS is one of the largest MNCs, which has a huge network in Japan. Okay, just giving one example: Wipro, Infosys, IBM, all these companies have a huge investment in Japan. So, and the need again is not a specific type of engineer. I mean, you might think it's only for ITCS people they are looking out, but the need is for any type of engineer. Okay. Now coming to business in India. So as you can see from this is from a JETRO list. JETRO is an organization which manages external trade from Japan desk. So, hello. Okay. So we have around 6,470 companies in India. The Japanese India, out of which 534 are already in Karnataka itself. So all these companies, majorly all these companies need bilingual staffing for a variety of reasons. Okay, so we all understand that Japanese don't pick up any. Japanese and English are opposite to each other, whereas Indian, any mother tongue of India and Japanese have a very go hand in hand. So initially I indicated there's a surging demand for bilingual professionals both in Japan and in India. In Japan, the need is high. Reason being, they are a country with aging population. You would all agree with me and know that Japan's population old age people. So only 20% of Japanese population is in that age group of 18 to 32. So though being a technological driven country, there is a huge deficit of people there. The young talent force which can run the technology, which can take the country leaps and bounds above, is drying up. So they have a need of at least around 6 lakh positions across domains, TITP person to a white collared person, to an engineer, to a doctor, whatever role you are.
Indian MNCs in Japan, like Tata Nexai, TCS, Wipro, Infosys, IBM, etc. So again, they need bridge engineers between both the countries. So what sort of roles are there? So as you see here, it's just not IT, it's civil engineering. You go for mechanical, you go for electrical, all types of roles, sales and administration, technical sales. You have bridge engineers who can be, someone like MCOM or anyone with engineering. I mean, you need not be an engineer also for that to become a bridge engineer. So you know the language, you become bridge engineers. You have to be very good in your language skills. So that way you can work either in Japan or in India in any of these companies. So apart from this, there is a huge requirement in even the telecom space, even banking space. So you name it, Japanese government or Japanese investment has been there in any of these sectors. Any sector, there is a need, and Japanese investment
Has
has
been there
been
in
there
that,
in that,
which
which
means
means
there is a
there is a
dearth
dearth
for
for
bilingual
bilingual
professionals.
professionals.
Okay. Now
Now,
we've
we've
spoken
spoken
about the
about the
need.
need.
Now
Now,
let's say
let's say
someone of
someone
you
of you
want to
want to
go and
go
work
and
in
work in
Japan.
Japan.
Of course, after picking up your language. So are you looking at what sort of expenses do you look at? Right? You would